Welcome to GoFundYourself. Watch up-and-coming entrepreneurs step into the spotlight to pitch their businesses to you. This is interactive TV. Like what you see? Scan the on-screen QR code with your mobile device and invest in these businesses in real time.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Another round.
You decide whether to help these entrepreneurs' dreams come true
I got to get me some of that.
or tell them to go fund yourself.
I'm in. You had me at Latino.
I think there's a real opportunity there.
Meet the Titans. Ready to ask the questions you, the investors, want answered.
How do you make money?
Creator of Go Fund Yourself, Rory Kataya.
It makes sense to crowdfund something like this and get in now.
Jason Waller.
Can't tell you what to do, but this is a lottery ticket.
David Meltzer.
Things will go viral very quickly.
This isn't just entertainment.
Because there is a huge opportunity.
With the money that you raise, what will you do with it?
That's massive.
Ooh, I like that.
And now, it's time to go fund yourself. Joining today's panel of Titans are brand strategist, marketing maverick, and CEO of Loop Agency, Elisa Jacobs. And Go Fund Yourself success story turned guest Titan, Hugo Sanchez, entrepreneur and founder of Moti.
Go, Hugo.
When I shot Go Fund Yourself, it changed everything. It gave my brand credibility. I would like to tell the viewer they want a platform that's really designed for them. Modi's here for them. We just want you to win, and we'll win with you.
That's awesome.
When people saw the show, they looked at my company and say, hey, this company has value.
Got an incredible guest for you guys out in New York City, Mr. Hugo Sanchez. You're building the next billion-dollar tech startup. How old were you when you made your first million?
Honestly, that was not too long ago. That was actually like maybe 10 years ago. But then it switched. I sold everything, and now I'm starting over with an app. I put everything into this, and I believe that I could go IPO. I'm back at Go Fund Yourself, but this time as a guest Titan. So be able to come back and help people. I know when they stand on this podium, whoever's on there's gonna win.
And here to present a new marketplace for tokenized luxury assets are Maru Kaneko and Simley Robertson, co-founders of Vaulte.
We are turning real-world assets into something you can invest in. We are the future of finance, and those who understand it early win early.
Nice to meet you guys. My name is Maru Kaneko. I'm the CEO and founder of Vaulte.
My name is Simley Robertson. I'm the co-founder of Vaulte.
Vaulte is a platform where you can invest into luxury assets, right? The idea is to make trading as simple as possible for the regular person.
With real-world assets, Lamborghinis, cars, paintings, diamonds, all these you can see them. You can value them, you can touch them. You know how much they are worth to you. So today, I want to take a deeper dive into the issue in the real-world luxury asset market.
I'm 19. I have a background in finance and engineering.
I'm also 19 years old, and I have an extensive background in marketing. Now, marketing for me is not just a side job. For some context, at 15 years old, I became legally homeless. And I lived on my own. I had to do my own finances, and I got a job. I went to school, and I did marketing on the side because I had to pay rent every month. At first, I told my story, partnered with companies, and I told their story. And then that marketing got me a full ride honors program at the college I'm at today, NYU.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Thank you so much.
For you. That's very impressive. Absolutely.
People like me, regular people who don't come from a background of money, it's hard to get into the luxury asset class. Usually you need to make years and years with a relationship with a broker, and even then, as much as I want to own a Birkin bag, you're still inaccessible.
A lot of these luxury assets, these wholesalers and top offices are the ones that actually hold them. A lot of these deals are made through phone calls. So I want to revolutionize the industry. As someone who's been in investments for a very long time, seen the ins and outs, I want to make a platform that's going to be easier for them to buy, sell, transfer, trade these assets, and make it accessible and transparent to everyone as well.
So what Vaulte does is it takes a real-world asset like a diamond, for example, authenticates it by a team of professionals. So let's say the diamond is worth $5,000, right? We take it, and then we put it in a vault, and then we register it on the blockchain, put it on our app, and now it is tokenized, and then it gives the user an opportunity to do fractional ownership. So if I put $500 in, then I'm owning 10% of this $5,000 diamond. And now you can trade it, and it's liquid.
Question. Let's say I want to use my watch.
Yeah.
Take my watch, okay, you can put it in there. What vault does it sit in? My own vault through your app, but I can protect it, or do I have to turn it into a place?
So it's actually an escrow partner. So the shipping is handled by our team. However, the escrow team is where the vault is actually
Everything's insured and protected?
Yep, insured, protected. They're liable for it. And so all of the items are transferred to them. We don't touch anything.
Here's a question, right? I give you my Rolex and it goes up in value.
Yeah.
While you guys have possession of it. And now it was a $100,000 watch, it went up 120. Does that trickle down to the investors?
Yes, it does. Of course it does. So whoever is actually owning partial fraction ownership of the item itself will see on the platform that it has risen 20% in that case, and it'll actually show on their ownership that it went up 20% just like a stock and a share of a stock.
Let's say I did my watch or a diamond or my wife's necklace or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Ferrari, whatever it is. And I still keep 60%. Whatever we can sell or raise for it, I'm gonna get that other percentage. Is that what I'm understanding? You guys are taking fees. Then what if I decide, Rory's like, hey, I wanna buy your watch. How does that happen?
Yeah.
Am I able to do that, or do I gotta get the other 40%'s approval? How does that work?
So that's an excellent question. So when you actually list a platform, say your watch right there, say it's worth $10 million, you want to list in this platform, but you only want to sell half of 50%. So once you list it onto the platform, you can select how much percent you want to give out.
But that's my question. So let's say I put it on there, and I'm going to keep 60% ownership of the watch.
Yeah.
We raise money, we get 40% in there, it's great. And then Rory comes like, man, I really want that watch. I want to buy it from you.
Yeah.
I got to go back to those folks because he wants to keep it. He doesn't want to own a part of it.
I would go through them.
Right.
You would go through them.
Through the platform, and I would buy up all the tokens.
Right.
And that would cause the price of tokens to rise, create more value.
But you want the watch to wear it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you can buy
so
the shares.
Same process,
Okay.
yeah.
The user itself, the people that are actually buying fractional shares of it, they get the choice of choosing if they want to sell automatically, it's called automatic liquidity. If they want to sell the entire thing at any moment, if someone buys 100% of the ownership, they will get notified and it'll automatically be liquidated. Or they also get an offer option, meaning they get sent an offer saying, hey, there's a person that wants to buy entirety of it, are you gonna allow it?
If they say no, what's the holdup?
He could have a buyback option. I'm going to give you this to sell shares of, but I will sell it for $50,000. At any time, he can buy his watch back for $50,000 because anybody can buy it for $50,000.
Correct.
I'm gonna just be crude for a second. I effing love this, okay? And I love you guys. I think you're both amazing. I think that tokenization using blockchain technology is absolutely one of the biggest moves that's going to happen, is happening right now.
Yep.
So the fact that you guys have built a platform that accommodates that, and I know there's several out there, but it seems like you guys got a real interesting twist on it, and I think that your energy and your age and your enthusiasm is going to really, really carry you. I really like this a lot.
Appreciate it.
Around the marketing side, I'm curious who you're talking to and targeting, because I love the jewelry, I love the auto, all the things you're talking about. But even within the jewelry community, are you thinking through where the strategic partners could be, the ones that also come with the massive celebrity networks and the buyers and the media and the sizzle?
Right, so we have a huge age range. It ranges from 18 to 60. From 18 to 30, we're looking at social media. Creators in finance, people that want a community, we're already looking at people that are already wanting to do something with their money. And then from 30 to 60, it's about trust, right? So we're going to expos. We want to bring it to them so they can see it, and then they can value it, and then they can trust us.
What are the steps you have to take in order to allow people to buy tokens?
So we need to get regulation DA as well as CF to be able to actually get approved by the SEC, and so we can get users to be able to trade it.
So you need capital in order to complete that registration process?
Correct.
Okay. And do you know how much that is?
Yeah, so that's going to be roughly 3.2 million just of base fee, just to be able to get approval by SEC, and then obviously legal fees as well as marketing on top of that to be able to push the platform is going to be roughly $8 million.
So what is the one message you want to leave right now with the audience that's watching you? What is that one thing that you want to leave with them?
Stocks, they became mainstream when access became simple. Crypto became mainstream when wallets became simple. And the future of finance is the luxury asset class. And once it becomes liquid and simple and easy to invest in, and the only barrier is between you and downloading the app, then you can participate in it. And I know the viewers have probably thought, oh, dang, I wish I invested in Apple early, or I wish I invested in Microsoft, or I wish I just got in the stock game early, right? The people who understand it early win early. And this is the future of finance and investments. So join the Vaulte waitlist now.
Good job.
You guys are great.
The feedback from the Titans was around what we were expecting. I'm glad they asked a lot of questions. We were able to clarify for the audience. We can guarantee that this is going to change the future of investing, but we can't do it alone.
Yeah, I want to help you. You're amazing.
It's not really about who has the first idea or who's in the market, right? It's about who's going to dominate it. And if you invest with us now, you're going to be with us on ground zero.
They're early. I mean,
Yeah.
they're trying to raise money to even get registered, to do it the right way.
And I think they don't even know how much it costs.
Correct, because $8 million is just like a dartboard number.
And
out there. It's
$3.2 million
yeah.
for that is...
That's where I think the inexperience comes in, but I think that they're just really early. And, you know, and like they said, hey, you want to get in on Apple early. They're not wrong. There can be people that can reach out to them through the show.
They're amazing for 19, but I have 35 years of marketing experience. You can only have so much extensive experience when you're 19.
The other thing I think they really need to think about is the end customer, because the B2B is great. You get all the wholesalers, but if you can't flip it, it has no value. So I think that that's the biggest thing to me, is like making sure that the full life cycle is going to work.
The fact that they're 19 and they've got this far and they understand the value of tokenization of assets and what that means going forward, I don't think there's a lot of 19-year-olds that even get that. I don't think there's a lot of people my age that get that, to be perfectly honest with you. And I do think this is going to be a big deal. Congrats to these guys. We should give them all the encouragement, and to the extent that we have relationships that can help, let's deliver them as we usually do. So good for them.
I think Vaulte is a phenomenal way to go, to be able to be a fractional owner of something and then to trade against it, become profitable as it sells. I'm very interested in this.
I can see it definitely blowing up at some point in the future.
And don't forget to scan the QR code.
Hey, scan that QR code.
Scan that QR code. Go fund yourself.
Joining our Titans for this presentation are Shannon Carlson, president and founder of Curator24, a full-service marketing agency, and Ted Haberfield, president and chairman at investor relations firm MZ Digital. And heading to the stage now is Christian Lafleur, founder and CEO of Instant Nonprofit.
Everyone either has a dream to maybe make the world a better place in some way, or they'll know someone who might be doing that. And we provide a level of service where we not only have the best deliverables, the most guaranteed, reliable outcome for getting the nonprofit and tax exemption, but we really give our customers the love and encouragement and world-class customer service that they deserve. Let's go. I'm Christian Lafleur, founder and CEO of Instant Nonprofit, where you can go through the entire process to start your 501c3 with us in less than 20 minutes. Once you get that done, we'll take you through annual compliance, absolutely effortless, and then from there, help you fund and grow it. We have 5,000 nonprofits and counting, and we're out to make the world a better place by helping people to take the burden out of this so they can stay focused on their mission. The reason I started this company is I grew up around nonprofits. My sister is developmentally disabled. That's why I got morally outraged when I went to start a nonprofit and I found out that the approval time at that time was 8 to 10 months. And I called the IRS and my agent wasn't available, so I changed the last couple of digits and called about 40 other extensions. And I found out why this is so hard, what causes all these delays and rejections, and then what would make that bureaucrat's day. And I created something I called a love letter to a bureaucrat. I got a 40-day approval, and I thought I might be on to something. Anyone who's done this knows that it's a nightmare. There's over a dozen documents and government applications, and if you make one mistake, that can cause endless delays and even rejection. So until now, the solutions were really twofold. It was either expensive professional firms or kind of one-size-fits-all document sweatshops and no guarantees anywhere. So we decided to create TurboTax for nonprofits with an assistant. Within about 20 minutes, as I said, we can take care of all of the paperwork. It's completely done for you. and everything is included. There's nothing that you have to generate. We take care of the IRS application for tax exempt status and EIN on the federal level, articles of incorporation at the state. From there, we cover annual compliance. Not only the annual filings to keep you in good standing at the state and federal level, but we give you wraparound support because there are going to be questions that you're going to want to ask, and you don't want to go to a lawyer or accountant every time you have one. As a matter of fact, they often have to pull that expensive book off their shelf and look it up. We already know because this is all we do. One of the things that makes us different is we're true experts. Unlike generic online legal business services out there, we have actual experts on our staff, and we want to take everyone from experienced entrepreneurs who can really reach a global scale to small local nonprofits. They're a sacred trust to us just the same.
What do you charge?
We charge as little as $1,000. Of course, we have packages going up depending on how much help people want and how much the budget is for the IRS application, because there are 2 different applications at the IRS. We serve all kinds of different projects as well, local founders, experienced entrepreneurs and corporations with more global projects. We get a lot of wealth strategists, lawyers, and accountants who are helping take advantage of tax benefits with the nonprofit for their clients, and celebrities and sports figures as well. Pretty much everything in between. With scalable fulfillment, very high margins, and a vision to do 100,000 nonprofits for founders all over the world by 2035, we are ready for investment. And I want viewers at home to know that if you've got the courage in your heart and the mission on your mind, we've got your back. You can do this. As far as investors, we're putting together $2 million capital right now for 3 main reasons. One is to increase customer acquisition. The second is to make some key hires on the team. And number 3, we want to continue to invest in automations, AI, and operations and systems because we want to be able to have something that we can grow and scale and be able to continue the same exact level of, or better quality of customer service that we do.
Are you profitable today?
We are profitable today, yes.
You're raising $2 million. Is there a cap or a val to that?
Yeah, we have a cap of $6.5 million on our current valuation, and we have some reliable justification for that valuation.
Do you have competitors?
Absolutely. Ostensibly, LegalZoom and some of the other online plays that you might think of are in the space. A lot of the companies that make these offerings don't actually do the IRS 1023 long form, for example. And when that's for every organization above 50,000, I'm not sure how you do that service without serving that level of
I see you guarantee
200%.
approval.
How is that?
200% IRS approval guarantee. You get double your money back if we fail. Thankfully, we've never had to pay that.
I caught that earlier. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a good way of
Never fail.
How are you marketing right now? Because you've obviously got 5,000 plus nonprofits formed. So how are you doing your marketing?
Primarily, it's been pay-per-click. Like I said,
unlike Google or Meta? Or...
Yeah, Google PPC. So search intent has been really key for us. As that goes away, we're starting to get more and more referrals from ChatGPT and other LLMs. And now that they're building an ad platform, we're getting out in front of that. We're going to be ready to dominate that ad platform as well. And we have a very high ROAS.
What's the ROAS?
The ROAS is about a 6 to 7x.
Yeah, I have so many of my own clients that I actually give the advice, go work with a 501c similar to what you want to do first because it's so cumbersome, it costs so much, it takes so long. Now I'm changing my advice to them, just go to instant nonprofit and think about investing as well.
Back in 2018, and what we did not have was a scalable platform. I pulled the plugs on $25,000 a month in Google Ads, rebuilt the company entirely from what I knew then. And I realized that building this scalable back end was the key to the future, and we've been perfecting this thing since then and only recently turned toward marketing. But now I can double or triple the number of customers coming in and probably just do it with a few FTEs.
Is there a recurring revenue model built into this? What is the revenue model?
There is. That's the 3 legs of the stool. There's formation, which is a one-time startup. Then there's annual maintenance, which we call autopilot. That's your annual filings at the state and federal level and different levels of support from there. And that ticket does go up as an organization grows in its revenue because the tax filing becomes more complex and they certainly need a higher level of support at that point. entrepreneurs, sports figures, et cetera, they don't want to think about this. They want to serve their mission, and we're partnering with people and bringing people into the company who can offer a greater level of services with grant management, grant acquisition, grant reporting. My background is in major gifts. I've raised millions of dollars, and we're training people how to do that for themselves. And of course, sky's the limit, because the opportunity to provide services is unlimited once they start this organization. And they trust us because they can go out into the world and take their chances, or they can come to one of our partners for their website or for their payment platform or what have you.
Okay, great. Thank you, man. Cool stuff.
My favorite piece of feedback from the Titans was, validation in being truly great at the market that we're trying to serve and the type of customer and the scope of services that we're out to serve.
Hey, great business. It's going to take off.
Nice
Thank you.
job, man. Nice job.
Thanks for the questions. Really appreciate it.
We need to connect for marketing.
Absolutely.
For real.
If anyone's even thinking about doing something to make the world a better place, get in touch with us on our website so that you can find out if your idea is something that's ready to be brought to the world.
Great business, great presenter. It's already profitable. He's got a $6 ROAS. He's got a marketing team. Why is he giving away 1/3 of his company? It doesn't make sense to me. That's my downfall. So viewers, you get a chance to get a piece of this, I would jump on it because it doesn't make sense.
We tend to use a lot of acronyms because we live in that world, and that's what we're used to, right? But the average viewer watching the show, and we're saying ROAS, they may not know what that means.
ROAS means return on ad spend.
Yes.
So every dollar that you spend, whether it be on a billboard, a TV commercial, a wrapped car, an ad on Meta or Google, every dollar you get for that dollar spent is your return on ad spend. The goal should be, as a business, should be no less than a 6 ROAS, right? That shouldn't be a celebration. That should be the standard. And look, the larger the company, the more it is. I've had a solar company that we're at a 5, 4.5 ROAS, and Goldman Sachs came in and said, that ain't gonna work. We're like, well, we're $60,000 ticket, doesn't matter. So you have to find a way to be at 6 at minimum, but there's companies out there that are 12, 15, 18 ROAS, they're doing it the right way. He's in a business, I believe, he could get well over double-digit ROAS if he does it right.
Yeah.
What I like about instant nonprofit is that it's easy, affordable, and worry-free. If I had a nonprofit, I definitely would look into it. It looks very attractive.
Don't forget to scan the QR code.
Scan that code. Don't forget to scan the QR code and GoFundYourself.